Hey everybody, it's Maggie from Personal Euphoria with today's plank story. So, if you don't want to do plank, which is fine, tonight I will encourage you to just take some deep breaths because in a half an hour I'm doing a free breathing workshop with Waterford Public Library. So, I would definitely say tonight, if you're skipping plank, some focused deep breaths, that is plenty of movement. But without further ado, let's get to this evening's plank. So I don't know why the tradition started, but sometime when I was in high school until about 5 years ago, we'd always on the day after Thanksgiving gotten my mom's Christmas tree. But when I was in high school until about 5 years ago, we started getting a massive tree. Now my mom's house is not massive. It's a cape and this one room has a cathedral ceiling. So we'd have to clear out all the furniture in order to fit this tree because we would at a minimum get a 12-foot tree with an 8-foot base. Now, no tree store could ever wrap this or contain it, so we would do our best to wrap it in tarps and tie it up and pull it through the doors, always scratching the door frames. And then it would be an interesting obstacle to figure out how to get it up. Like, it would be a challenge to get it in the stand and upright. And so we'd sometimes make these ropes and pulley systems over the beams, and we'd hoist it up. One year, we had Matt lie down on his stomach. We rolled the tree onto him and lined up the trunk on him, and he stood up slowly while we guided it, which might explain some of his back problems today. It was always fun. It was always entertaining. But like so much in life, it grew every year and got bigger and bigger. So the last year we did this, I think we actually we were at a tree farm, but we picked a tree in the woods. I think they gave it to us for $30. They were so happy to get rid of a tree that wasn't necessarily even one of their Christmas trees. We couldn't get it through the door. It was way too big. And so we brought it into the garage and lined it up with a door in the house that has a straight line across the house out a window on the other side. We tied a rope to the trunk, ran the rope through the house out the window, and my stepfather drove the car to the side of the house. We tied the rope onto a hitch, and he drove away from the house. And we used the car to pull this tree through 2 door jambs that got all scratched up, and in the process, we broke the window frame the rope was resting on. And my mom, understandably, said, enough is enough. And so that was the last year we got a big Christmas tree. Now she gets a fake Christmas tree. At first she had this, I don't know, maybe it was 4 feet, and she'd put it on a table. And I said, Mom, we need a compromise here. So now she has, I think, an 8-foot tree, but it's very skinny. And she also put the 4-foot one up. Our tree day, instead of taking all day, is done in 2 hours, so we just hang out. And there's endless memories. One year we got the tree up and decorated and then realized there was a mouse family inside of it. It used to fall over all the time, which is no fun at all. I'd come home from school, the tree would be toppled. One year my parents, I think, woke up and the tree had fallen in the night, but it fell into the stairwell, so they had to figure out how to get downstairs and get the tree out of the way. But it's actually amazing my mom agreed to do this year after year because, the tree was always spectacular, which I think was what convinced her every year. But it was a big to-do. It always harmed her house. And then no one ever comes to help take the 12-foot tree down at the end of the year. But anyway, endless good memories of giant, giant Christmas trees. If you want to see us hoisting one up on our YouTube channel, Euphoria Pilates. You can search Giant Christmas Tree on our channel, and there's one of those videos. So anyway, have a great evening, keep moving, and if you're free at 6 o'clock, join in on our breathing workshop with Waterford Public Library.